Mama June reveals Anna's last wish and admits she's emotionally spent. Anna Cardwell was a young soul full of life. Even during her deadly cancer battle, she did live sessions on her social media and interacted with Mama June fans. However, the celeb ended up losing the fight and died at the young age of 29. But Anna's family made sure that all her wishes were fulfilled before her funeral. Recently, Mama June revealed Anna's last wish, which left the viewers in disbelief. She also talked about how emotionally spent she was and made some shocking announcements. Was Shannon's family able to fulfill Anna's dying wish? Mama June tells Anna's dying wish while she holds back her tears. Mama June did everything under the sun to save her daughter, Anna Cardwell. However, the latter's stage 4 cancer was terminal, and everyone knew that she didn't have much time on her hands. Recently, Shannon shared heartbreaking news of Anna's death and invited her viewers to the funeral as well. After the services, she went to TikTok to express herself and made some shocking revelations. June admitted that she was emotionally and mentally spent because of Anna's death. She explained how her entire family and some close ones chose to go to Pumpkin's house for some release. Shannon continued the video and revealed Anna's dying wish, which she decided to honor at all costs. As per her, the latter made it clear that she didn't want to rot in the ground. Hence, her daughter wanted a cremation for herself and asked her family to carry her big chest around. Mama June added, "We all got one or two things, which I think is amazing." Apparently, some sources revealed that they had decided to divide Anna's ashes and would get crystal jewelry out of it. Hence, Shannon's family is determined to fulfill Cardwell's last wish, which will allow them to live on with a part of her. Mama June thanks Cooper Allen for his special video for Anna. Mama June didn't fail to keep her viewers updated about everything that has been going on lately. She talked about Anna's last wish. Amid all this, the celeb took time to thank her daughter's favorite singer, Cooper Allen, for a heartwarming gesture towards the departed soul. Apparently, Anna had always loved the noted country singer and wanted him to sing at her funeral. However, Cooper Allen wasn't able to make it there. Yet he recorded a special video for the late star and honored her as well. This was a gesture that touched the Shannon family's hearts. Shannon made a special mention of Cooper and thanked him for his kind gesture while she shared the video of the same. This came after she attended the services of Anna and said a final goodbye to her beloved daughter. June admitted that this has been the toughest week of her life, as Anna's death was a nightmare for her. She asked her viewers to pray for the entire family as they are dealing with a rough phase these days. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. The days following Anna Chickadee Cardwell's death have been some of the darkest of Mama June Shannon's life. As the dust begins to settle and the world continues to spin, June has been left with the weight of a daughter lost and a promise made, one she's determined to keep no matter how broken she feels inside. In a deeply personal moment, June recently opened up to close friends and family, pulling back the curtain on the raw, emotional truth behind her daughter's final days, and the wish Anna made before she said goodbye. With the public watching and the family still reeling from grief, Mama June has stepped into a vulnerable space few have ever seen from her. A mother torn, transformed, and emotionally spent. A daughter's brave farewell. Anna's cancer battle was cruel, aggressive, and relentless. Stage 4 adrenal carcinoma stole her health, her energy, and eventually her life. But it never took her spirit. Through every painful round of chemo, every hospital trip, and every sleepless night, Anna never stopped thinking about her daughters, her sisters, and yes, even her mother. Those final weeks were marked not just by pain, but by connection. It was during one of those hushed late-night conversations, when the machines beeped softly and the world outside paused, that Anna shared her last wish with June. It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about money. It was about family. She wanted them to heal. More than anything, Anna wanted the fractures that had plagued their family for years to be mended. She didn't want her daughters growing up in a legacy of resentment or estrangement. She wanted peace between her sisters, between June and her grandchildren, between all of them. Her dying wish was as simple as it was monumental. "Please take care of my girls. and don't let the rest of the family fall apart. The promise that broke her. That promise now weighs on June's shoulders like a mountain. For all her flaws, and there have been many, well documented and widely discussed, June has always had moments of deep maternal instinct buried beneath the chaos. In those final moments with Anna, something shifted. Gone was the reality star, the woman who made headlines for her relationships and substance struggles. In her place was just a mother, scared, grieving, and desperate to get it right this time. June made the promise. She swore to Anna that she would look after Caitlin and Kali, that she would be there for them in a way she hadn't always been for her own daughters. And she swore she'd do whatever it took to keep the family from falling apart again. But since Anna's passing, June has admitted to those closest to her that she's running on empty. Emotionally spent, she's been navigating a maze of guilt, grief, and an aching sense of inadequacy. How do you fix a family that's spent so long broken? How do you live up to a promise made to someone who's no longer there? Shattered silence. Behind the scenes, June has withdrawn from the public eye in many ways. No flashy social media posts. No red carpet appearances. She's retreated into the private world of her grief, doing her best to process not just the death of her daughter, but the haunting memories of years lost. She's been waking up in the middle of the night in tears. She finds herself staring at photos of Anna as a little girl, before the TV shows, before the headlines, just a freckled, giggly kid who once begged her mom for ice cream at bedtime. Those memories hit her hardest now, reminding her of how much time had slipped through her fingers. She's told close friends that she feels like her heart is in pieces. She's exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally. Being strong for everyone, especially for Anna's daughters, is taking a toll. There are days she barely eats, nights she can't sleep, and moments she just breaks down in the quiet. But still she presses forward. Because she promised. A new kind of motherhood. For June, Anna's death didn't just end a life. It marked the beginning of a new chapter in motherhood. Not the kind that starts in the hospital with a newborn, but the kind that begins in grief, with a heavy heart and a desperate need to do right. Raising Caitlin and Kylie isn't just about guardianship. It's about love, stability, and healing. Anna trusted her mom with her daughters, a decision some questioned due to their complicated past. But those who've seen June behind closed doors say she's stepping up in ways that many never expected. She's been reading parenting guides again, this time not for toddlers, but for children dealing with grief. She's met with therapists, trying to understand how to guide the girls through trauma. She's attended school events, helped with homework, and even spent hours building a photo album so the girls can feel Anna's presence every day. The house has changed too. There are photos of Anna in nearly every room, smiling, strong, beautiful. And each night, before bed, June lights a candle by the kitchen window. She tells the girls it's for their mom, so her light always stays with them. Mending old wounds. Anna's last wish was bigger than her daughter's. She wanted the whole family to find peace. That means healing decades of hurt, resentment, and misunderstandings. June has taken steps to reconnect with all her daughters, even the ones she hadn't spoken to in months. Lauren Pumpkin Ifford has cautiously opened the door to that relationship again, encouraged by the way June has handled Anna's final days. They've started talking more, working together to provide a united front for the younger girls. Jessica Chubb's Shannon has also shown up more, drawn by the shared pain of losing a sister. And Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, who's now forging her own path as a young adult, has begun to spend more weekends at home, trying to strengthen the ties she once pulled away from. These aren't perfect reunions. There's still tension, still unspoken hurt. But Anna's wish is acting as a lighthouse in the fog, something they can all cling to when the waves get rough. The emotional cost. Despite her efforts, June has privately admitted that she's struggling to keep herself afloat. She's never felt this drained, not even during her battles with addiction. Grief is a different kind of beast. It's slower, deeper, and far more personal. She's been going to therapy, something she once resisted, and talking openly about the toll this has taken on her. She's dealing with guilt over missed years, shame for not being present sooner, and the aching realization that there are no do-overs in death. There are days when she wonders if she's strong enough, Days when she thinks she'll break under the pressure of raising her granddaughters, holding her family together, and healing herself all at once. But then she looks at Caitlin's eyes, so much like Anna's.